How to design unsustainable tourism. According to the UNWTO, sustainable tourism takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, and host communities. So, if you want to create an unsustainable project, number 1, do not engage local communities. The Great Ocean Road receives more than 7 million visitors per year, according to the Destination Management Plan elaborated by Urban Enterprises in 2012. Yet, despite the heavy visitation, local towns acquire a scarce yield of 20 to 80 cents per tourist. Most of the visitors go there only for a day trip, buying $100 packages directly from tour operators in Melbourne. And half the overnight visitors stay in either their own vacation houses or at friends and relatives' properties. John McInerney, director of the Port Campbell Tourism Company, has been trying to change these figures, but encountered an obstacle he didn't expect: local resistance. During our visit, John expressed that locals are not interested in developing tourism products in the region, mainly because they believe this would increase competition. On the other hand, Port Campbell is running out of young people. They go to Melbourne to study because Port Campbell has nothing to offer them professionally speaking. So if you want to build an unsustainable tourism project, keep people in the dark, and that way they won't understand how tourism could help them get better opportunities. Number 2, don't do any research. Colac Otway and Monash have done a great job in this area. There is absolutely no information to be found on their visitor numbers or in their visitor profile. So basically, with no baseline data, there is no way you can set growth goals for the future, and you're basically blindfolded. Number 3, create a generic product. Come to the Great Ocean Road! We've got an 8-hour drive of constant coastline! I am so excited. Seriously, if you want to create an unsustainable product, don't offer anything different. That's the reason why visitors are happy only buying a day trip. Why would they want to stay any longer if they're going to see the same coastline in every town? 4. Aim for the honeypots. If you've heard of the Great Ocean Road, you probably have this picture in your head. The 12 Apostles. What else is there in the Great Ocean Road? Who knows? According to Michael Smith, Shipwreck Coast and Hinterland Area Chief Ranger from Parks Victoria, this site alone receives over 3,000 visitors a day. Imagine the costs of maintaining the toilets alone in an area that has no sewage. Best of all, the entrance is free! Talk about unsustainability. Number 5. Impact the environment at your will. Coming back to the 12 Apostles. If people are paying fuel-consuming bus companies to get the breathtaking sights of the bay, and Parks Victoria is paying for all their expenses, how is the environment gaining anything from increased visitation? Increased impact? Maybe? The big question is, can the Great Ocean Road be sustainable? Of course it can. Let's go back to the beginning. If the local communities understood the value of tourism for regional development, they would actively engage with the industry. Setting up an educational institution would give young people a reason to stay in their communities and open new job opportunities within their own hometowns. Students could then undertake their very needed research, identify markets and needs, and set up goals for planning and product development that actually resonate with the visitor interests. In addition, if each town took advantage of its unique assets, Port Campbell with its dairy industry, Torquay with its venues for events, etc., resources could be used more efficiently. The communities would have local control over their touristic product, and the price of development would decrease substantially. The products offered would portray the destination's cultural richness and authenticity, fulfilling visitor demands for a memorable experience and giving them a reason to visit more than one town along the road. There is more to life than a coastline. Jesus. And this should be made clear in every marketing material out there. Let me say that again. Every single one. Be it online, be it in the Melbourne Visitor Centre, or in the magazine that you doodle with on the plane to the city. People should know that a day trip is not enough to see the Great Ocean Road. and that the 12th Apostle is only one of many places where you can take a nice picture in. So yes, tourism can be made sustainable. Just go back to basics. Engage all key stakeholders every step of the way. Tourism is a business, and as with all businesses, it's all cost versus benefit. So appeal to the benefits, and you're on the road to success. Great Ocean Road, yay!